So the AFC, obviously, there's a lot of draft picks that will impact fantasy. Let's start with the quarterback position in the AFC, Badaki. Who's the first guy?
I mean, it's obvious, and it's T-Law, the guy that went 1-on-1 in the NFL draft this year. Goes to the Jacksonville Jaguars, goes with Urban Meyers. I mean, there is a fire brewing in Florida until the season starts.
What the Niners are cooking. But now it's the Jags. But maybe George Kittle predicted the future and he'll be a Jacksonville Jaguar. Remember?
You just never know. But look, Trevor Lawrence is an amazing talent. I think it's easy to say that we are all excited to watch him play. There's no doubt about it. We're just going to see if he's going to change this organization just like we thought many others would before him.
Shout out to Blaine Gabbert.
Blake
Shout
Bortles.
I mean, to be fair, Bortles took him to he was carried actually to an AFC championship. But okay, Superflex Dynasty. He's probably the 101. Most likely if you're in a 2 quarterback league in Dynasty. Otherwise, you're probably taking him anywhere from picks 1 to 5, right? In a regular Dynasty startup, or are you taking him later than that if it's a 1 quarterback?
If it's sorry, you said picks 1 to 5. Like I'm taking him in the first 5 rounds.
How would that make sense?
I'm just confused. I'm not taking him in the first 5 rounds in a redraft. If that's what you're saying.
I'm asking about Dynasty, bro.
I didn't hear the word Dynasty. I was so confused.
Someone help me.
Dynasty. I have him ranked just outside of that for Trevor. I actually have him at 11 currently.
Wow. Okay, so that's obviously not super flex, but okay. With Travis Etienne there, we're going to talk about him, but does that make you feel more comfortable with Lawrence going forward?
Yeah, I absolutely love Travis Etienne going alongside his quarterback to Jacksonville. You know, there's something special there. I think there's going to be a sort of comfortability walking onto the field with someone that you walked onto the field, not his whole career, but, you know, in the pinnacle of where Trevor Lawrence was in his career at the time in college. So I love that Etienne's there.
All right. Zach the Mormon Wilson lands in the city of Mormons, New York City. That's a joke, obviously. Not a big Mormon community there. Some people have been talking about that. I like the fit. I really love the kid's potential. When I say kid, because when you look at his face, this dude looks like a kid. He looks like he's not ever grown hair on his chin. New York's going to do that to him. Is there any value in a redraft league in year 1 for Zach Wilson? Is there any sort of value in like a real late round? Or is this someone you're kind of just avoiding unless you're in Dynasty and keeper leagues?
Look, in redraft specifically, if I'm taking a shot on a quarterback late round, Zach Wilson is probably the top 5 on that list. If I am obviously going to be taking my solidified quarterback in a Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Kyler Murray early, obviously I personally believe Zach Wilson will probably go undrafted in most redraft leagues.
Yeah, probably.
Unless, there's a major injury in, one of the top 6 or 7 quarterbacks, and maybe Zach is on a streak at the time. That's my opinion.
Okay. And obviously it'll be interesting to see because we have preseason this year. If that affects ADPs going forward into drafts, they're really setting up Zach Wilson. And this is something I have to respect the Jets for. We said it in the offseason. Let's stop disrespecting the Jets. This is a new It's new regime entirely. Let's give them their due to see if they can actually change this organization. And to be fair, they have really set up Zach Wilson way better than Sam Darnold was ever set up. I mean, we're going to talk about Michael Carter. I'm obsessed with Michael Carter. You know that. Obviously, they signed Elijah Moore. We're going to talk about Elijah Moore. And then Elijah Vera Tucker as well. They went back up, traded into the first round. They were already in the first, but they traded back up.
Correct.
To grab him. And man, the offensive line is starting to take shape. There's weapons through the free agency. So I'm excited. Mac Jones landed in New England. He's Bill's boy. And that strut, we need to talk about the strut before we talk about anything else. Highly suspect strut, to say the least.
I think it's absolutely identical. I think he's in the Belichick, the Belichick gene tree. We just don't know about it.
This is actually, Bill Belichick went into Madden and he went into the creative player mode. And Mac Jones was created. He's like, no one's going to draft this guy before me because look at what he looks like with his shirt off. And obviously, when he was tweaking the settings in Madden, he made sure the strut looked like that. Okay, all jokes aside, Bill says that Cam is the starter. Over under Mac Jones starting 6 games this year. Over under.
That's like the prime number, honestly. So I personally think 6 is the absolute max he does start. I'm going to say, is there even?
Nope.
I'm gonna say over. Maybe he plays one more game.
Okay, you're taking the over. I'm just gonna lean towards the under because it feels like Bill isn't going to do the typical start a rookie too early vibe. Just doesn't feel like he's that coach. But
okay.
I feel like he could play maybe 4+ games. It'd be interesting.
It depends on if Cam stays healthy,
And if they are 9-2, right after week, quick maths, 11, then what's the point of taking Cam out, right?
Well, they won't
maybe
take
it's
him out.
working. Yeah, exactly. So as far as redraft, not a guy you're touching. Probably has less value than a Zach Wilson. Obviously, if there's a tweet that comes out and says, "Hey, Mac Jones is starting," pick him off waivers. We're going to talk about that throughout the season. Might as well. No, it doesn't hurt you. Where is he ranked amongst your rookie quarterbacks, Mac Jones? Obviously, we know where everyone's landed now. So as far as the quarterback position goes, where does he rank for you?
Yeah, rookie quarterback, I think he's 5th for me right now, or he is 5th for me. I know. I'm looking at my rankings right now. He is 5th for me amongst all of these, I guess, Trevor, Zach, and Fields, and Trey.
Yo, what's good?
What
Thanks
up?
for watching. We got a lot more videos.
A lot more.
If you want more videos.
Watch
Now,
it.
You can also subscribe
Right now.
if you want to.
You need to.
And lastly, don't forget that you can sign up to support the show and get exclusive content by going to patreon.com/fantasylandfam.